to a day in the life of the Aboriginal LostPhoenixWolf with my channel. Today's still September 29th. This is the last video log for today. I had to retake that one before because of these cars going by making a lot of noise and my timer wasn't going. It's like, oh, I'm talking about whatever, and what's going on. Don't really have much more to talk about. I think I was talking about the one actor, the leprechaun actor, and then there's the creeper guy, and then again, I could be talking more and more into these different videos that should be coming out. And then they need sequels too, but they're running out of ideas. They are doing what do you call it? Remakes. They're doing remakes of movies that shouldn't get remade. It's like okay, we're talking about I can't even say the name of it, but used to be all for male thing, and they're riding around the hearse. That's all I'm going to tell you about. Now it's all for females in a hearse and some weird bike. But it has the feel that it's like kind of like the other ones, but not really. There's one actor in there that really kills it. She really kills it. She doesn't belong in a movie like that. And to have all female roles kind of weird. All female role. And then there's other remakes of other movies. Like, why do you want to remake something that's already good? And you try to make it better with your special effects. It's like, you guys have killed it. It's nothing really like the thing. And then there's the thing too. Sometimes they remake a movie and it has really nothing to do with the old movie. Just they have a different angle and things. I mean, it's okay. But they always call it remake, or they'll call it like another generation of that kind of movie. But there is talks about other movies going to be remade, and they're going to try to make it better. And it's like, you can't really remake a movie that is already good. I mean, there's movies out there that are really good, and they're going to try to make it better, or try to make it as good. They can try. Like today's, okay, some of these movies are like 30 years old, and then they're going to remake it now and try to make it as good as then. The only reason why it'd be just as good, or maybe a little better, only because the special effects now, because special effects and technology is better, and the actors are different, and people are going to be on key of things, and maybe try to perfect some of the flaws of that movie. But there's one in particular on my brain that's going to get remade. I already made billions of money, like billions of money. And they're going to try to remake it and make billions more. Good luck. Good luck. If you guys want to remake something, maybe let me be a part of that movie. Get me to act in it. I bet you I can make it a little better. I bet you, if I was the actual camera guy, I bet you I get some good angles and stuff, and I get like a lot of filmage, like even a lot of behind the scenes stuff. That's what I was thinking as a kid. I mean, I didn't really care about superheroes or whatever kind of spectacular job was like. I always wanted to be a part of things. I just wanted to be, be noticed, to be, to say, hey, I was there, or I did this, or I was part of that, and nobody really knows if it's really true. It's like, yeah, I was there, and like not really kind of proof. But if I was a part of a new movie, a remake, I mean, I would love to be part of that remake, because watching the old classic movies, and they're trying to make it better. It would be nice. It'd be nice to actually be within it. There's been all kinds of movies been filmed in my town, other towns, and either are like other movies, or they're low budget, or they're college filmage and stuff. I would love to be a part of them, because I've watched so many movies in my life. So many movies in my life. Right down to maybe, I think, the earliest I know, I think it was like 4 or 5. And I've already said this before, I've said it again, because I'm in a movie kind of person right now. A movie ideas, stuff like that. Anyway, I think it was about 4 or 5, and it's supposed to be a scary movie. It's black and white, and it's on a small TV, and I'm close to it, and I didn't get scared, but it just seemed really weird. There was this monster, kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt, and he's got a bunch of wieners moving around in his mouth. and it's supposed to be scary, I guess. And okay, then it was okay. At that time, I guess it'd be like kind of really weird, and that kind of special effects is like not unheard of. It's like, but it could have been better, because there's some kind of technology could have been a little bit better, the props and stuff like that. But between that and today, with all the technology they have, and people dying from movies like that, or even dying in movies just to make that money for their fans and for their family, friends, or to give it all their all and make it so spectacular that they end up doing videos like it. And there's a few people that I could talk about, but I don't want to get copyrighted on certain people who died making films for people, or who died because of being a star, being that having a big ego, and being that spotlight and being followed, and paparazzi and stuff like that. And I don't know. And some of them even they're so good that people hate them and they want to kill them. People like that too. So I don't really know what I was getting at about that, but like I was saying before, I'm waiting on certain movies to come out. There's going to be some remakes. I really would like to be a part of a movie. I would really like to be, as a low budget or even high end movie. I mean, just throw me in there as a extra, or give me something to to act about. I bet you probably could be a good actor, because I was really good in drama. I got like a 97, 98 in drama, only because there's some things I would not do, or I'm late, or the project didn't get done because it just felt weird talking behind the camera, or sometimes a film disappears. I think was it camera? No, it was camera trip. No, it was camera trip. Oh no, it was always tapes. Those were little tiny tapes at that time, like Vietnam, not 8-track tapes, but cassette tapes for the little things. But that's what I was saying these days too. Like things like the technology. Like back then, you got these little tiny tapes with a giant ass camera. Like it's so big and stuff, and you got a big lens like that, and you got to throw on your shoulder. You carry that around for like 15 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, or whatever you're doing. And then now it's like, to my camera, or even smaller. Like there's actually, okay, sorry, I've seen even tinier cameras, like so small cameras, but they're wired to some place to actually save that. But actual small cameras like that, like tiny cameras like that, and the little tiny chips that go in them, the micro SD or the SDs, and they've gotten so small compared to what they did back then. Camera days is like the very first camera days, you gotta wind this thing as you're filming. So I don't know. I think the technology's gotten pretty big compared to 1600s cameras. I don't know if it was that far back, but I think 1600s were mostly shadow movies. I'll guess maybe 1650, 1700s, the least. Maybe 1750. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure when the actual camera came about. Have you just taken pictures to taking videos? I'm gonna actually see if my camera's actually going right now too, because it did overheat once. It's going, guys. Woo! It's going. I had to let it cool down a little bit. It did overheat once. The last video, it did overheat a little bit. I think only because, it was retaking, and kind of wasted like 10-15 minutes of the battery life, and I'm surprised the battery actually going more right now. But that is the better battery that's in there. Still like 5 minutes of this video left. So I don't know, I'm talking about movies now. Some movies are coming out, some movies might be better, and this movie not better than that, blah blah. And it'd be cool. It'd be cool if there's gonna be sequels, or another generation of that movie. Not so much a remakes. If they're gonna remake it, they better make it good, because I've seen some remakes and they're blah. They're crap. It's like, you guys came up with this? You say it's a remake, it's supposed to be better than the original. Like you're better, you know, be 3 or 4 times because you guys got better technology now than then. But I'm talking about this movie in particular about the Hearst, you know, White Hearst, you know, forever known, you know, there's all males, now it's all females, but their budget then, they made a lot of money, they probably have lost probably 2 million, 2.5 million of all the technology they had to put into it because of the props and the way things are filmed and the destruction and you know, they put a lot of money into it, and they made billions. They made billions. They make money today. They made the comic books. They made cartoons. They made the action figures and toys and books and stuffies and curtains and beddings and shirts and hats and whatnot. They made money in anything and everything they could. They made billions of money. Then they make a remake of it, and they think it's going to be just as good as the first one. Okay, the kids, the toddlers, the kids, and maybe young teenagers. If they don't know anything about the original, and they watch this one, it may be really good to them, maybe really spectacular. But me being older and seeing this, like 20 years ago later or 25 years later, it's like, this ain't good. It's an all-female role, but this ain't good. I mean, it's okay. It's a movie, you know. You're gonna make some money off it, but it's not better. It's not really. They either try to portray it as being the new generation because, say, if those 4 guys had daughters, that they took over the role, but no, they tried to be as good as the first one, or the second one, or third one, whatever it is. But no, that wasn't happening. It wasn't. That's not any good. Only because this one actor I don't really like. She's in there and, you know, kind of kills it. But I'm kind of like a movie critic, I guess. I guess you could say I'm a movie critic in certain things, and things could be better. Things could be more spectacular. Things could be added into it or whatever. You know, something could be better about it. I don't know. Really don't know. So anyway, that's all I got really to say about that. I mean, I'm getting pretty close to. I got like a minute and a half left, I guess. A minute and a half. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. Less than 2 minutes now. But I know that's the way, you know, the life is on that. You could, you know, have good, you know, actors. You can have a lot of special effects in there. It could be filmed right. It could be, you know, good storyline. You could, you know, music. It could be, it could be a lot of things. But it all depends on budget and it all depends on actors. You know, what you're working with, what you do. Like, who is it? When you guys look at the credits, you guys see, like, you don't know about, you know, the people and the cars and the actors and, you know, some of the special effects and stuff like that. Somebody's got to be doing that, but there could be thousands of people part of, you know, videos like that. Thousands of people, because when you look at the end credits of people, there's tons of people like, who's this guy? Who's that guy? What's this guy doing? I don't even see that guy. I don't know where this guy come from. And that's it for this video, because I got nothing more to say. You guys do like this video? Please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure you're on the channel. My been for you, my been for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Don't remember to watch it. Hope you all have a nice day, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.